Have you ever been in a situation where you've launched a product on Amazon, you've had great, massive, amazing sales during the launch process, then you've had some good sales, and then after that, you just see a slow decline in your sales month over month, week after week, day after day. So what could be the actual reasons for this happening to your business? There are a bunch of reasons, but one could actually be that you're not focused enough on your daily, weekly, and monthly optimizations and checks on your Amazon business to make sure that you're absolutely getting the maximum amount of sales and conversions from Amazon. And there are a few key checks that you actually need to do, and I'm going to run through those. And if you do these, you can stay ahead of the algorithm and you should absolutely see consistent maximum sales week over week, month over month. So let's jump in, and this is the actual checklist that I run for my own Amazon business. Let's look at this right now. All right, so this is the actual checklist that I run on my own Amazon business. It's tried and tested by myself and my team at ZonGuru. These are the things that you need to do daily, weekly, and monthly to make sure that you optimize for Amazon's algorithm and for the fluidity that comes with competitors coming onto Amazon and making sure you can absolutely beat them. So let's check it out right now. Okay, the first thing that I check is my business health check. This is the overall performance of my business and the overall performance of each product. So the things that I look at is revenue, net margin, week over week, month over month. I look at the ACoS, the advertising cost of sales. How is that performing, and what is the ratio of my organic sales to my actual paid sales? Is it 70-30 or a 50-50 split or somewhere in between? That's an important number to know. My inventory levels and projections. I order stock from my manufacturer in China twice a year, and I ship it into a 3PL. And if my inventory projections are under 21 days, I then ship it straight into Amazon and I put some stock into Amazon. So I need to check that at least on a weekly or a monthly basis. So those are the key things for my business health check. Now, why is that important? Well, it's obviously important to know what's left over rather than what my turnover is. Am I actually making a profit for my overall business and for each of my variations and my products? It's really important to check those numbers, and that I check at least 3 or 4 times a week. All right, the second bucket is my product listing check. What does my listing look like and how is it actually performing? So these are the things that I look at. First is reviews. What are my customers saying about my product and have we responded to that? The questions. What are the questions that customers are posting and are we answering them correctly? What is my main keywords for my product and how are they actually ranking? Over time, are they going up or are they going down? This is a critical piece to track on your business, the actual main keywords for your listing. And then importantly, also looking at the BSR, the bestseller ranking for my listings. How is that doing? Is it going up or is it going down? These are really key things to monitor at least twice a week. And finally, I download the business report from Seller Central and I look at overall page views, impressions, and conversions for my products. It's really important to understand the ratio between page views and conversions. And most importantly, is this trending up or trending down? This is key to the success of your business. Make sure you check that report out. All right, the next bucket is my top 3 competitors. I check their listings and I check page 1. How are my competitors doing? Have they dropped their price? Have they changed their images? Have they changed their listing bullets? Have they stolen some of my images? And are there any new competitors that have actually come onto page 1 that should now be one of my top 3 competitors? It's important to do this on a monthly basis. Check your competitors and see how they're ranking, how they're performing, and what changes have they made that might be affecting your business and your sales. And here's a real insider tip. Use Keyword Spotlight with ZonGuru to check your competitors' back-end keywords. What are they putting in their back-end that you might not be putting in yours that you might benefit from? So make sure at least once a month you're checking your top 3 competitors' back-end keywords. What are they doing there that you might not be doing? And a really important bucket is becoming more and more important is our paid media bucket. How is our paid media performing? And my paid media is made up of 2 things. One is Amazon PPC, paid search, and the other one is Google Ads. So running Google Ads directly to my Amazon pages. Those are 2 things that I do on my own Amazon business. And this is what I look for. So the very first thing that I do once a month is download the search term report. In the search term report, I can see what keywords are converting and making sure that I bid high on those keywords. And secondly, if those keywords are converting, I make sure that they are actually in my listing as well. So I'll take those keywords and put them into my listing. The third thing I do is actually look at impressions and conversions and make sure I can understand how much traffic is going, how's it converting, and make sure I bid appropriately on those actual keywords. The other thing I do is I jump into my campaigns at least once a week or twice a month, around there, and I look for what are my highest performing keywords, and importantly, what are the ones that aren't performing. If they're not performing, I'll yank them out of each campaign. It's a really important process to go through to make sure that you optimize for your main keywords. I also look at my bidding strategies and make sure that my bidding strategy is adjusted accordingly to maximize my traffic and conversions. And then finally, I make sure I look at my ACOS and my ACOTs. You can see it on our dashboard on ZonGuru. Make sure you look at those numbers, and I look at it for my overall business as well as for every single variation. And then finally, once a month, I check my Google ads, going to my Amazon page listing and make sure it's optimized to drive traffic. If you're not doing Google ads, it's something you absolutely should be doing. It's simple to put into place, and you're getting all of that outside traffic that are searching for your type of product, and you're directing them to your Amazon listing. Amazon's algorithm loves outside traffic. This is simple to do. You have to do it for your business. So why is this important? Especially from an ACOS perspective. That number affects your bottom line, your net margin. It affects how much profit you actually make in your business, and you need to absolutely manage that. So make sure you check that number, and make sure you're always checking to see that you're optimized for your daily budget and for your conversions when it comes to paid media. It's critical, because if you're inefficient with your paid media budget and conversions, you're affecting your bottom line, you're affecting your profit on your business, and that is not a good thing. And on the flip side, if you're inefficient, you might not be capturing the maximum amount of traffic that you can actually drive to your listing to get sales. Really look at this at least once a week or at least twice a month. All right, guys, so those are the key buckets that I get myself or my team to look at daily, weekly, and monthly. Now remember, these are what they are. They are the business check, the product listing check, the competitor check, and the paid media check. You have to cover all four of those things to make sure that your business is absolutely maximized to get the most traffic and conversions, and to scale over time, and to stay ahead of Amazon's algorithm and to stay ahead of competition. All right, guys, and here's the cool thing. You can do this all manually and go in and look in Seller Central, but you have ZonGuru's business dashboard. This is a key pulse on your business, and we have everything there right for you. All your revenue numbers. We have your breakdown for your net margins, your ROIs. We give you sales over time, week over week, month over month. We give you net margin over time. There's a whole bunch of things you can do to actually see how your business is performing from one month to the next. We give you your inventory supply. Now in your inventory supply, you can put in your 3PL stock, and you can put in your stock in Amazon, so it will absolutely calculate for you when you need to reorder from your manufacturer or reorder from your 3PL. It's a critical thing to make sure you always stay in stock. And then we give you your ACOS breakdown, which I talked about. And then finally, we give you your best and worst performers. It's really important to make sure that you maximize your best performers, but also your worst performers. If your worst performers are bringing your business down, focus on them for a month or two and get them back up, and you'll see the profitability of your business absolutely rise. So go in, check this. This is available for you every single day. Go in there, jump in, and then we have a bunch of alerts that are set up so you can make sure that you're getting the reviews from your customers. Make sure that competitors aren't stealing your IP, your images, and your bullets and your descriptions. We have tools that will manage that all for you. And then obviously we have your email automation tools so you can connect with customers where you need to. So it's all here. These are incredibly powerful. And if you don't have these, you're not staying on top of your business, and you're not maximizing for sales and conversions. So get in, use these tools. I guarantee you it's going to help your Amazon business. Click on the link below. If you don't have ZonGuru, check it out right now. Connect your Seller Central account and let the dashboard do the work for you.